Peter, from an MP's perspective, what's the value of a gathering like this at Westminster?
I think it's a great opportunity for businesses to talk to one another, but I think more importantly for businesses to talk to members of Parliament and other policymakers. So that's key that we have these sort of events.
The private sector really wants to be involved in everything to do with the regeneration of Liverpool. Do you really think that the public and private sector now are working together?
I think we are working together, but whatever the way, I suspect we could work better, wherever that particular is, with it, whether it's with local authorities, local councils, whether it's with some of the government agencies, whether it's the health service. I think it's crucial that we have interaction with the private sector and we can sort of decide, in a sense, together how we do things. So yes, I think it's important that we do have that interaction.
At the dinner last night before this conference, there was a lot of talk about developing a sort of coherent message and trying to have one coherent message rather than lots of them, and certainly not having sort of easy slogans. Do you think that's an important approach?
Well, of course it is, because what we've got to do is get the business sector, politicians, policymakers, as I said, together to do that, and to do it here in Parliament, importantly, to make sure that we have that real conversations, those day-to-day conversations on the ground in Merseyside, in the Liverpool City Region, as collectively as we possibly can.
You and I have been around a long time and seen the sort of somewhat stop-start devolution journey from various governments. I think you've got some thoughts on how that might develop in the future.
Well, I think what we've had in Whitehall and Westminster is this sort of too centralised in this country, and I think it's time for that centralisation to chill out somewhat, and so Liverpool, Manchester, the other city regions able to sort of set their own agenda without it having been set by the national scene or being told what to do.
Of course, if the Chancellor was prepared to give some fiscal powers, that really would be a move forward. Do you think there's any prospect of that?
Well, I think there is a prospect of it, but we have to be very careful how we do that. But, at the end of the day, other countries, whether it be Germany, whether it be France, whether it be Italy, they have devolution of fiscal powers, so there's no reason why we can't. That adds to that ability for us to sort of use some of that potential fiscal devolution to move along.
Thank you.